One night, a shadow sneaked into the village sheep pen, making a hissing sound. The unsuspecting sheep, peacefully asleep, were awakened by the intruder. The mysterious figure moved quickly among them. Just as fast as it started, it was over. The intruder disappeared into the night, leaving the sheep shaken but silent. The next day, in the middle of the village, people were talking about missing animals, taken in the dark by someone or something. The villagers had been trying to find out who was behind the theft, but the tracks left behind were confusing, making it hard to catch the thief. However, in a humble hut tucked away at the edge of the village, the residents knew the truth of the disappearances. It was the home of Saraphina, a girl of striking beauty and mysteries untold. From her earliest memories, she bore the weight of a secret that moved within her blood, a mystical serpent's curse that set her apart from the other children. Raised in secrecy, Saraphina knew little of the world, beyond the confines of her home. Her parents, keepers of the secret, knew that they could not shield her forever. Saraphina's growing older posed yet another problem for her parents. She was also acquiring a bigger appetite, and that night, she had ventured too close to the village. Her mom, with tears in her eyes, scolded her. "I have told you countless times to hunt in the wild. What if those men had caught you last night? It would have been the end of you and us as well." Saraphina, feeling the weight of her mother's distress, hissed in frustration. "You see," her mother continued, "she cannot even control her temper." Her mother stood up. "So you want to bite me too?" She poised to strike Saraphina with her shoe, fueled by frustration. Sensing the escalating tension, Saraphina's father intervened, gently restraining his wife. "Calm down, please," he urged, his voice low. Saraphina's eyes began to transform, taking on a serpent-like appearance, a telltale sign of her growing anger. This manifestation occurred often when she was angered, a reminder of the beast within her. If only her mother understood the dangerous path she treaded, she would not provoke her at all. The weight of the secret had become a burden on the family, and the danger that Saraphina posed was becoming more real by the day. Saraphina's father spoke up. "I think it's time we move away. Our secret won't stay hidden for long." The family looked at each other with sadness in their eyes. No one spoke. You are watching the Tales of the Savannah. Subscribe and be part of the tribe. Now, let's get back to the story. Saraphina's curse was a legacy passed down within her bloodline, tracing its origins to a long-forgotten pact between an ancient serpent deity and her ancestors. Saraphina's ancestors' decision was influenced by practical reasons that they believed would shape the destiny of generations to come. They believed that aligning with the serpent god would grant them access to hidden knowledge. In their pursuit of wisdom, they hoped to understand the secrets of the natural world. The ability to transform into serpents granted the family a unique claim over specific territories. These lands, rich in resources, became the foundation of their survival and prosperity. The family thrived in these regions, utilizing the serpent's form to navigate dense jungles, climb steep mountains, and venture into places inaccessible to others. Legend had it that, in exchange for the power to shapeshift into serpents, her ancestors were bound by a promise of loyalty and service to the serpent deity. However, no one knew how to break this curse, and so, it continued through the generations, manifesting in the firstborn of the bloodline. Back in the village, for a while, everything seemed calm, and the villagers finally relaxed. But one day, bad news struck again. Another sheep was missing. Worry and talk filled the air, and the elders gathered to discuss the ongoing problem. Among the elders was Ndlovu, Saraphina's father, a well-respected member of the community. The villagers were angry and wanted to punish the intruder. Ndlovu, however, suggested a more compassionate approach. "Maybe someone among us is desperate, trying to feed their family," he said. This didn't sit well with everyone, and one villager argued, "You don't know the pain of losing your livestock to an unknown thief. If you were not such a respected member of this community, I would have concluded you know something about this intruder," said the man, suspicion in his eyes. Ndlovu let out a laugh, avoiding the man's eyes. Ndlovu frequently pondered why Saraphina never approached their own livestock. He had asked her many times, but she never seemed to have an answer. Whenever she transformed, she would barely recall the events of the previous night. What if she attacked a villager next time? The thought made him uneasy, and he couldn't let his mind go there. As the heated discussion concluded, Ndlovu felt a sense of urgency. They needed to move away, and they needed to move fast. The danger was too close, and the mystery of the missing sheep would be discovered soon. Father, I don't think we should all leave, Saraphina spoke. Ndlovu, taken aback, looked at his daughter, confusion in his face. Before he could voice his thoughts, Saraphina continued, I can't escape what I am, Father. No matter where we go, the serpent in me will remain. Leaving won't change that. Ndlovu couldn't hold back his tears. He wished he could take the curse instead. Saraphina had been living in isolation for a long time, a tough life for anyone. Ndlovu felt defeated. I've heard of a place, Saraphina whispered. It's far away, where people like me have found a home. I heard there's even a queen there like me. If you allow me, Father, I would like to go to this place. I have no life here, she said, tears streaming down her face. Where did you hear such stories? Ndlovu asked. The snakes whisper secrets to me, Father. I'm tired of hiding, Saraphina replied. Ndlovu sighed, looking at his wife who was in the corner, silently crying. You have my blessing, Saraphina. But if you can't find this place, remember you're always welcome back here, Ndlovu said, reaching out to embrace his daughter. Both of them cried for a long time, knowing this might be the last time they see each other. Saraphina's quest to find Snake Island was not an easy one, guided by the whispers of snakes she encountered on her way. After a challenging journey, she finally arrived at a small fishing village. Approaching one of the fishermen, Saraphina politely asked, Excuse me, sir. I am looking for a place called Snake Island. The fisherman, Olu, chuckled, questioning why she would want to go there. Saraphina bit her tongue, knowing the real reason was far more complex. Thank you, she replied, deciding not to inquire further. Olu, seeming concerned, advised her against going but reluctantly pointed her towards a place where she could buy a canoe. You will need a boat, Snake Island is straight down the river. Once the water color changes from blue to green, you're almost there, he explained. Saraphina thanked him, unaware that their paths would cross again under grave circumstances. Using the last of the money her father had given her, Saraphina purchased a canoe. Drifting down the river, she felt a sense of anticipation as the water changed from blue to green. She knew she was close and her heart pounded in her chest. Arriving at Snake Island, Saraphina was welcomed by song and dance. Filled with joy, Saraphina couldn't contain her tears. The Snake Queen, seeing Saraphina's emotional state, approached with kindness and asked, What is your name, my dear? Stammering through her response, Saraphina managed to say, Saraphina. You are welcome here, Saraphina, the queen assured, empathizing with Saraphina's journey. She, too, had faced challenges before becoming the queen of Snake Island, but that, my dear tribe members, is a story for another day. Today was about a fresh start for Saraphina. With a gentle smile, the queen asked Saraphina what her new name will be, to symbolize her new beginning. Naledi, she declared. It means stars, because, finally, I am as free as the stars in the sky. Welcome home, Naledi of the Snake People, the queen said with a smile. And so, the Snake Island became Naledi's new home. A place where she could embrace her true self and embark on a new chapter of life, unburdened by the secrets of her true nature. And that, my dear tribe members, is the tale of Naledi, the Snake Girl. Now, let's shift the focus from snakes to you. How are you unique? Take a moment to reflect on your own special qualities. Think about the people around you. How do you treat those who are different from you? Do you embrace diversity, or do you find it challenging? It's essential to consider your thoughts and actions towards others, especially when they possess unique qualities or perspectives. Remember, your unique qualities should be a source of help, not harm, to others. So, my dear tribe, share your thoughts. As always, thank you for watching our story, The Snake Girl, and we hope you enjoyed it. What lessons did you draw from this story? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and be part of the tribe. Thank you for watching The Tales of the Savannah. We will see you next time, in the Savannah.